Hello guys, I hope you are doing well. In this tutorial, we are going to start a new chapter which comes under mathematics subjects and the chapter name is Matrices. In this course, I will start from the basics and then I will take you to the advanced level. So, if you don't know anything, then also don't worry, I will teach you everything. But before going into the lecture, let me introduce myself. My name is Pratik Jaiswal and I have done BE in Civil Engineering and Masters in Transportation Engineering from Vishweshwaraya National Institute of Technology, and currently I am doing PhD from IIT Bhubaneswar. I have also cleared GATE exam with the percentile of 94.6. As you know, GATE exam is considered as one of the toughest exams in India, so I have sufficient knowledge on the competitive exams as well. This course will be helpful for class 11, class 12 as well as BSc and engineering students. The duration of this course will be about 6 hours, and according to me, 6 hours is the sufficient time to learn the concepts of matrices. So, I hope you will enjoy the course. So finally guys, we are about to start the lecture. As I told you, I will start from the basics. So let me write the definition of matrix first. It is an arrangement of elements written in rows and columns enclosed by square bracket is called matrix. For example, suppose I have a matrix as M equals to so in this matrix A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I are known as elements of matrix. And these elements are enclosed by square bracket. You can see this is my square bracket. And here this horizontal red line is known as rows of matrix. So this is my row 1, that is R1. This is my row 2, that is R2. And this is my row 3, that is R3. Similarly, this vertical line is known as columns of matrix. So this is my column 1, that is C1. This is my column 2, that is C2. And this is my column 3, that is C3. Now, read the definition once again. You will understand everything in it. It is an arrangement of elements written in rows, that is R1, R2, R3, and columns, that is C1, C2, C3, enclosed by square bracket is called matrix. Now, in this example, the elements was variable, that is in the form of A, B, C, D and so on. But It can be numbers also, that is in the form of 1, 2, 3, 4, and so on. For example, you can have a matrix like M equals to. So in this example, elements are numbers. Similarly, you can have elements in the form of trigonometric functions. For example, sin theta, cos theta, and so on. Suppose I have a matrix like M equals to. So here the elements are in the form of trigonometric functions. Therefore, the general form of matrix is given as M equals to A11, A12, A13, A21, A22, A23, A31, A32, A32. Here A11 is the element of first row and first column. See here, it is present in first row, that is R1, and first column, that is C1. That's why it is known as the element of first row and first column. Similarly, A12 is the element of first row and second column. Why second? Because it is present in second column. See, this is my first row and second column, that is C2. Similarly, A13 is the element of first row and third column. Why third? Because A13 is present in first row, that is R1, and third column, that is C3. Similarly, you can define each and every element of matrix. For example, A23. So, it is an element of second row and third column. See, it is present in second row, that is R2, and third column, that is C3. So here the first number indicates rows, where the second number indicates column. So like that you can define each and every element of matrix. So this is the basic definition of matrix. Now we are moving to the second topic, that is order of matrix. It is the number of rows and columns present in matrix. For example, suppose I have a matrix like A equals to A, B, C, D, E, F. Here the number of rows are 2, that is R1 and R2, and the number of columns are 3, that is C1, C2, C3. Therefore, the order of this A matrix will be 2 cross 3. These 2 represent the number of rows present in matrix, whereas these 3 represent the number of columns present in matrix. And generally, we write the order of matrix at the end of the brackets, like 2 cross 3. Similarly, you can have another example like B equals to here the number of rows are 3, that is R1, R2, R3, whereas the number of columns are 2, that is C1 and C2. Therefore, the order of this B matrix will be 3 cross 2. These 3 represent the number of rows present in matrix, whereas these 2 represent number of columns present in matrix. Like that, you can define order of any matrix. For example, we can have another matrix like C equals to 0, 1, 4, 3. Here, the number of rows are R1, R2, and the number of columns are C1 and C2. Therefore, the order of matrix will be 2 cross 2. So this is all about the order of matrix. In the next lecture, we will see the types of matrix.